How the friend who's already seen the movie looks at you right before the plot twist hits. YouTube when there is porn video on their website. YouTube when there is porn ad on their website. How my ace feels after conjuring the most unwipeable shut imaginable 3 minutes before I have to leave the house. How a random girl looks like the same girl, but she was nice to you. Her having 107 talents and infinite enthusiasm. I can make a decent grilled cheese sandwich. Dudes asking for needs and watching porn. Me who doesn't need any visual stimulus to masturbate. Italians if they received 1% royalties on every Italian dish served in the world. Remember when you could swipe right and it would take you to the next picture instead of a totally different ducking Reddit page? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Average American spends $1,445 a year on clothes. Me in my 30s wearing the same clothes I had in high school. Some of Twitter's weeps upon seeing fan service. In real life. On social media. Me genuinely tweaking because I'm too warm in my pyjamas but too cold without them. The past tense of William Shakespeare would be welding with Shakespeare. When I'm watching a movie with my parents and I remember the next scene that's coming in 5 minutes. When you hit the space bar and the page slides down instead of pausing the video. Me, hiding a toy behind my back. My dog. You're sheltering enemies of the state, aren't you? The perfect credit card doesn't exist. No money, no problems. Ubisoft. This is Assassin's Creed game. Ubisoft, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown Assassin's Creed game in class. Workaholics when they run out of workahol. Me reading a random super interesting article I found on Google. To continue reading, please sign up for our monthly subscription. When you remember your childhood animated series is over 20 years old. Anime music videos after inventing Linkin Park. Me when I see any science post on Facebook. And now we'll go live to the comment section to hear from the experts. When they ask how's my 2025 so far. You speak English because it's the only language you know. I speak English because it's the only language I know. We are pretty similar. 8-year-old me when I accidentally call my teacher mom. Coming back from 2 weeks of vacation and hearing my boss talk about new corporate policies and 2025 objectives. 5,000 bear traps. 5,000 mannequins. Survival horror deaths. Facebook, we are removing fact checking. Me, my PP, is gigantic. My cat looking at 2 stray cats fighting over a pigeon head from my bedroom's window. You decide to play a game you haven't played in a while. You suddenly remember everything about it and get bored. When AI creates the water-powered car again. The government. Teachers after solving one question 100th time. Pathetic. I fear no man. But that thing. I'm not a robot. It scares me. That one episode of SpongeBob where Sofa hits Squidward's toe. When you studied really hard for the test, but still failed, so you sit there like this. My credit score, now that medical debt is banned from reports. You find a phone accessory shop. They only sell phone cases. Me trying to play a game without a map or compass. The duck you are. Confused am I. My sleep quality is terrible. Maybe I'll finally get help for that. 3 months to get an appointment with my regular doctor. 3 months to get an appointment with a sleep specialist. 5 months to get a sleep study where I sleep terribly. 2 weeks to get an appointment to discuss the results. These results are normal. You slept fine. Our work here is done. You're fat. Make actually good stuff. Or draw 25. Disney. Back in my day, pistachios were red. When you are at the funeral and random funny thoughts come out of nowhere. When you take an initiative and accept that advanced task at your job and ChatGPT doesn't know how to do it. POV. Your name is in the book you and your class are reading. Smile if you have money for January. Me. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. Sega 1. Disney. Nien. The release of Super Mario on Nintendo is closer to World War II than today. Meanwhile, Invader's meditation chamber. Trying to see in the shower after getting shampoo in your eye. March 2020, due to COVID-19, we will have 2 weeks of staying at home. January 2025, due to HMPV virus, we will have 2 weeks of staying at home. You already got beat 3 times by monkeys, and you still want smoke. Think freezer. Think. The Brave Knight. Me, trying to tame the beast, my urge to itch the roof of my mouth with my tongue. Childhood is when you idolize Seth. Adulthood is when you realize Fogel makes more sense. An entire race of sentient creatures is about to go extinct. If I don't save them, I sleep. My girlfriend will die. If I don't save them, we'll shut. Unpaid child labor. Kids enjoying a snow day. Go to the library for a specific book. You can't find the book. You're too shy to ask the librarian for help. You pick a completely different book and leave. Fiji. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. My brain for some reason. They're the same picture. Me reacting to my old MySpace posts. When you beat the you studied secretly allegations. By failing in all of your exams. Gonna tell my kids this is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Moms when their child has a fever. 2025. AI girlfriend chatbot. No, you're not real. Nothing is real anymore. 2008. Clever bot. Oh my god. Clever bot. Hi. When the roid head tells the PF employee to meet him outside. Alright Lunker, let's do it. Every time she makes fun of me, I'm in trouble and in love again. When your stomach begins to growl after the first bite of food, I'm the monkey in charge of the bananas. POV, you're relaxing peacefully and you get the pins and needles sensation in your feet. Acronym, abbreviation. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. We fear all professionals keeping the whole company running from home. Start a show about trains for 3-year-olds. Name one of the main characters Percy. Even though 98% of that show's fanbase can't pronounce R's. Go ahead, say Percy like a 3-year-old who has trouble with R's. The next game has been changed last minute to Kiss Cam. Please choose a partner. 001. Looks like there's no one else. Guess we have no choice. 26 years old. 1998 kids. 1999 kids. John Vaginison isn't real. He can't hurt you. John Vaginison. She touches my circumcision scar. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you. New study shows that dinosaurs may have been cross-dressers. Megalodon, the shark that lived about 60 million years ago. How did he live 60 million years ago if the earth is only 2024 years old? Well, he lived in the sea, not in the earth. People, I never see butterflies or lightning bugs in my yard. Their yard. Why is he sitting in my barn? Oh. The highlight of my day was my teacher bringing his cat to school, and every time he asked the class a question, his cat would meow, and he would accept it as an answer. Love it. 10 over 10. If someone gave you $200 because you're ugly, would you take the money? Absolutely. I'm ugly, not stupid. Window or aisle? Window or you'll what? Remember, arguing online is a form of turn-based combat. Until we meet again. When you talk to a girl and she only pepper sprays one eye. When someone tells me to do something that I was already gonna do, well now I'm not doing it. Did you know that every tire comes with a pre-installed GPS chip, so you can be located in 5G networks. If you don't want to be tracked, you have to cut off the little antenna that sticks out. My mom introducing me to our guests, me who only came down for food. Bro, coffee without milk is called Americano. What would you call coffee without water? Africano? Cappuccino? POV. You hear the nuclear alarm siren and war thunder. You take off your headphones, but you still hear it. The last thing you ate is his main. People you may know. Friend request. When I see how much taxes came off my paycheck, I'm a victim of a hate chime. 30. People born in 1995. 63 Earths can fit inside Uranus. 64 if you just relax. Name, Peter Parker. Last name, P. Who the duck are you beeping at? The greatest golfer of all time just took a picture with Tiger Woods. I recently switched all of the labels on my wife's spice rack. Has she realized what you've done? Not yet, but the time is coming. Employee, we need to stop testing our products on animals. Boss, why? Shampoo companies do it all the time. Employee, yeah, but we make dodos. Do you think aliens stay away from Earth? Because they live in fear of all the alien porn humans have created. Me reading 1-star Yelp reviews. It's pretty brutal sifting through all the darkness. Kegon, I found a town nearby. It's filled with 10-year-old sleep boys. Pat me. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Where? When people don't leave their homes because of the cold and you don't have a target to shut on. The global warming leaving my body during another winter storm. In defense of the whales who kill instructors, some of you do smell like fish. You may be cool, but you will never be frog cruising a turtle with a smell helmet cool. Chinese military parade. Looks like that Windows XP tab error. Young men today aren't as polite and charming as when I was young. That's because they are not trying to dang you now. News. Mountain lion that made schools go into lockdown turned out to be a fat ace cat. Teachers when a bully hits a student. Teachers when the student hits the bully back. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Who the duck are these people? I just heard 2 kids playing outside and one goes, I do not fear the dark side. Then another kid goes, you should. And then I just hear a whack noise and then cry. Go. How it feels sitting there quietly watching the credits roll after having just completed a game that changes your life. When you use furthermore in your essay. Me after completing exactly 1 task on my to-do list. Thanks to AI, I was able to restore this picture of my grandpa. Never trust anyone who spells gonorrhea correct on the first try. Is everything a joke to you? Me. Lemurs sharing a meal. Thought this was a new spider from Australia. Have you seen a little white butch with brown hair? She broke my son's chair. When your friend is about to do some stupid shit, but you kind of want to see what happens. When Lil Wayne said, better wear a pretext cause you don't want that late text, that I think I'm late text. My 6-year-old self, dreaming about being an astronaut. Me, opening an OnlyFans account to survive. Not a cell phone in sight. Just little girls living in the moment. They should let everyone on hold with customer service talk to one another. When the deep cleaning motivation wears off midway, and now you're just sitting in the room like this. Dude, how high are you? Me. Shorties get sad after a breakup, and cut their hair like this. Bigfoot. Smartphones recording everything. Me, uses mom's email to adopt a kid from the dark web. Website. This email is already in use. Me. Wear something nice. Me. Boto Sensei. Hey man, we used to play back in the Halo 3 and Reach days. My gamer tag was Servitron, and I'm Namelock. Sorry, Jason died of a heart attack 4 years ago. I'm his younger brother. Wanna play? Saying basic English words. Speaking French to bamboozle your friends. 6-year-old me, drowning. The lifeguard at the pool. Me when I look in the mirror after waking up. Me at 25. When do I start feeling like I have my shit together? My 35-year-old sibling. That's the neat part. You don't. How dare they hire more people? Now I'm gonna lose hours. 40-year-old working fast food. When you've been a member of a sub for years, but you keep seeing the same 15 posts over and over. A streaming series? In my favorite film franchise? How neat. We've never had a live action Star Wars show before. I'm excited to see where this leads. I guess we are a streaming series franchise now. Today I will take my first shot in the new office. AI brothers when someone makes an AI that can make prompts far better than them. This is what I'm imagining whenever I hear that US wants to buy Greenland. Lana Rhoades drinks pass on camera for the whole world to see. Her kidney cell who worked his ace off to remove toxins from her body. Brain, dude this is serious, don't laugh. Me. My son going into cardiac arrest after accidentally touching me while I'm gooning with a car battery up my ace. My friend says he can't find a porpoise in life. My dude dolphins are in SeaWorld. People criticizing Reddit for a moving misinformation report. People criticizing Meta for a moving fact checking. When you really screw something up at work, but fix it before anyone can notice. Manager, where did all this mess come from? Hey, are you still alive? What in the hell happened here? Worker, what happened here? Nothing at all. When you have a higher education but no experience. Degree. Well, human resources. This is worthless. You buys a house for $70,000. You and your homie after checking out one of the rooms. Is that a blood stain? Overwatch. You can't defeat me. Team Fortress 2. I know, but he can. Model Rivals. Gentlemen, my wife of 15 years just admitted that having the gash is an advantage. Italy wants to jail vegans for 4 years if they don't feed their kids meat. When the work snitch tries to act nice. Nobody loves you. My dog when I get home. Politician does nothing for years. Politician during reselection. I'm going to do stuff. His followers. Non-alcoholic beer. Wow. A secret staircase. But what do you do if somebody wants a non-alcoholic beer? You know, it's never come up. You ever get so bored at work that you actually start doing your job? Tom Holland and Zendaya are reportedly planning marriage. So is she gonna be Zendaya Holland, or is he going to become Tom? The Kyoto Aquarium has a flowchart illustrating the complicated romantic relationships and breakups between their penguins. Thanks to less air pollution, the sky is so clear, we can see the Star Wars opening text. When you find just the right statues for the entryway. When YouTube plays an unskippable ad, but you look away, so they don't win. Excuse me ma'am, no pun at the bar. Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender. Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want, all the time. The chorus of a Dank Dose song. GPS directions. Night cold. Morning cold. People who use spices according to their labels. People who use spices according to the recipe. Me who sniff spices to see if they fit the vibe. My best work so far. The fact that the glass isn't slightly to the right is really bothering me. Mate are towing one of them their fancy trucks. A university student was trying to research ways to help turtles cross roads safely, so he placed a fake turtle in a road to observe driver behavior. Disturbingly, he found that 6% of people deliberately went out of their way to hit the turtle. My comeback during an actual argument. The comeback that comes to my mind 2 hours later. No, things are not getting worse. They're just becoming more obvious. When you're absolutely awful at a game, but end up clutching in the end. Exclusive. Do the clown. Hero. The use of the singular here makes it sound like this is about a specific, apparently immortal wolf who was previously exiled for some misdeed. Wolf back in Belgium after 100 years, sparking controversy. Mild days wearing a sweater inside. Teenagers wearing short sleeves in below freezing weather. My cat and I enjoy driving around town and disapproving of everyone we see. Nobody. Bookshelves in video games. When you get in an argument and tell him to go duck his other butch, and now you hear him and your mom going at it. Me who used ChatGPT to write my year-end self-review. My manager using ChatGPT to deny my promotion. Father doesn't want a two-handed sword. Family buys him a two-handed sword anyway. Father and the two-handed sword. Nurses preparing for the bird flu pandemic. And what gift would a dwarf ask of the elves? Just 100,000 strands of your beautiful hair. Yes officer, it's electric. No emissions test necessary.